Hi, Mandy.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. And I have a few questions for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
What initially inspired you to attend the ayahuasca retreat? And what were your expectations going into the experience?
Okay, so I think the best way for me to approach this is to maybe explain a little bit about my story,
Yes.
and that might make more sense as to why I wanted to experience ayahuasca. So during my childhood, there'd been a lot of trauma and upset, and age 13, I went on to pharmaceutical medication. I was prescribed medication, and I was not really on medication for most of my adult life up until 2020 when I first came here to experience ayahuasca. So I'm approaching 56 next month. So that gives you some idea of how long I was on medication for.
And which medication?
It was medication to help with depression and anxiety.
Okay.
And what happened was the medication didn't really work. So even though I took the medication to help my mood, I would still have feelings of depression. And then when I tried to come off the medication, I'd feel suicidal. And I was at such a loss in my life and so desperate to find another way of being in a more healthy way. I decided to come and work with ayahuasca. And I can happily say that in 2020, in February 2020, I came here to Ushuaia and I sat with Mother Aya for 3 ceremonies. And since then, which is almost 4 years, I have never had to go onto medication again. And I live a life where I'm not feeling depressed. I do sometimes have some anxiety, but it's really manageable. And so I can say that working with Mother and having this experience has been transformational in my life. It's had a profound effect and it's changed my life beyond words that I can express, really. It's been amazing,
Mhm.
which has not just helped me, but it's helped my children and it's had an impact on people around me as well because I've been able to change myself. And so, in terms of expectations, whilst I'd read about the benefits of working with ayahuasca and other people's stories of hope and strength and change, I tried not to have expectations. And I came here very open minded. I was very poorly. I was very in a very low place because I had to come off the medication in order to work with the medicine. And but as I said, it was transformational. And I think that's a good way to approach it, really, not to have expectations and just to come with an open mind and an open heart. Yeah, so, but I can also say to you that the um, the integrity of Ushuaia and the facilitators here, the people that look after you, you feel very safe and nurtured. And that really also helped my experience because I did feel frightened and I did feel anxious because it was an unknown for me. So to come here and to really feel safe and looked after really helped my experience overall.
Thank you so
So,
much.
yeah.
And can you describe the most impactful moments or realizations that you had during the retreat? Yeah, and how it influenced your life.
Yes. So I have to say, I've really thought about that and reflected upon it. And during those first ceremonies that I did, I can't say there was a realization in that moment, but it was what happened to me after the evidence of my life transforming, the evidence that after just doing the first 3 ceremonies, my life had changed. And when I went back to England, I no longer needed medication. I didn't feel depressed, and I haven't done since. And so that's the evidence for me. So whilst I didn't have a sort of a light bulb moment during the ceremonies themselves, yeah, the evidence has been the transformation of myself afterwards.
Amazing.
I know, it's amazing.
And how has your perspective or on yourself or your relationships or maybe the world changed since participating in the retreat?
Yeah, so the impact on the people around me, I believe, has been profound. But it's by doing that inner work, it's by going within and doing the inner work that helps to reflect what's going on in the outside world. What I've really learned is that we aren't here in a silo. We're not individuals trying to get through this world on our own. We are all connected. And maybe I didn't really appreciate that until I came and worked with Mother Aya. I think during the last 4 years and becoming more open to working with the medicine and understanding the medicine and the intelligence of the medicine has allowed me to realize that we are here as a collective. And if we can come here and do this inner work individually, we're actually helping everybody and to help raise the vibration and to help ascend. So we're helping the planet and we're helping one another. And that's the importance of this work. So whilst I'm back here again to experience ayahuasca, I know that I'm not just here for myself anymore. I'm here to help other people on their journeys. And that's really important to me and to everybody else.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's been an amazing 4 years. It really has. And if I can reassure anybody that, by coming to Ashwaya and working with this medicine, it can really, really be beneficial. And I do believe that it is helpful also to, work with meditation and to do other things to enhance the experience. I think I would have been maybe naive to think that I'd come here and take the medicine and everything would be fine. I think, it is important to do some work before you come and also in the integration period after, to, continue to reflect and to maybe journal and meditate and have a good spiritual practice, I'd say. That's what's worked for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it also has worked for me. So thank you so much for your inner work
Yeah, thank
and
you.
for your support.
Thank you. I really appreciate this opportunity. Thank you.
You're welcome.